Alrighty, y'all. What's going on, guys? Welcome back here to another live. We were live earlier on our main page, but my program or the Wi-Fi decided it wanted to kind of give out on me, so so we're gonna be doing it through the YouTube Shorts here instead. Hopefully, y'all won't mind too much. But anyways, folks, hope everyone's doing good. Happy holidays to you guys. Hope everyone's having a great day. We're going to go ahead and get everything set up really quickly. And then we will dive on into things. So, yeah, we're going to be doing personal zip code forecasts and stuff like that. We're going to be talking about basically what you guys can expect for Christmas. What up, Brian? What's up, Tabletop? What's up, Megan? Hope you're doing good. Hold on one second, y'all. We're going to finish getting this all set up. All right, y'all. What's up, Lizzie? Anyways, folks, so yeah, like I said, if you don't know how this works, basically you throw down your zip code. I will take that zip code, we'll plug it in here, and I can give you an idea basically of what we can expect for, Christmas in terms of what the weather is going to be like. Now, actually, there's going to be the possibility for some storms real quickly before we really dive into that. As we approach our way here for basically the 24th, we have this system right here that's going to be kicking off across the south. So we'll have to look out for that. There could be some storms on there, possibly some severe weather Christmas Eve we'll have to look into across the south, following maybe even another system here for the 26th. So for Christmas Eve and the 26th, seems like we're going to have two storm systems kind of rolling through here. Now, there will be some impacts for Christmas, but we'll get into that here individually here. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and start with the zip codes. We have Cobalt 12901. Let's see here. We're going to go ahead and pull this up. 12901. Got you, my friend. You're up in New York. So this is just a idea of what you could get. Okay, so up in northern New York here. GFS has you. Let's see here, we're going to pull this up. So the American GFS model, as we approach away here for Christmas, has you honestly getting maybe some snow for Christmas Eve, but for Christmas Day, it looks like high pressure builds in, and it looks like you're going to be relatively good to go. So it doesn't seem like you're going to be really at risk for anything crazy for Christmas. Maybe a little bit more snow for the 26th here. Let's see what Euro shows. The European model suggests, yeah, some snow for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day being relatively clear, and then honestly, this model doesn't really pick up on anything for the 26th. So Christmas Eve looks like you might get some snow, but honestly, when it comes to it, for Christmas Day, it looks like it's going to be relatively good to go. Nothing too crazy. All right, Amber, we got you next, 95822. Gotcha. Let's see here. 95822. Let's see. Apparently, hold on. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on. My my internet here has been cutting off on my computer. Not in general, but on my computer, it's just being weird. Anyways, Sacramento area. Gotcha. So, actually out west, we do have a bit of a system coming through, kind of a couple of systems. Now, for Christmas Day, California's going to be relatively in between storm systems. Honestly, not really a lot going on for Christmas Day. However, Christmas Eve, look at this. We have a kind of a frontal system rolling through, some snowfall in those upper elevations and whatnot. But honestly, for areas out there by Sacramento, you definitely could get some rain there for Christmas Eve. So for Christmas Day, it looks pretty clear, but Christmas Eve, it looks like you might be getting some precipitation. All right, let's see. Tom says, if I get a chance, can I look at 29732? Got you, my friend. Let's see here. 29732. 29732. Alrighty, this is in South Carolina, up on the northern side. Gotcha. By the way, guys, if I do go over your zip code, it's not intentional. I'm just trying to keep up with chat too, because if I just go like one by one down the list, I'm gonna get lost and I'm not gonna be able to catch up with chat. So I'm just gonna do the ones that I see right off the top. If I miss yours, just keep on trying. Like I said, I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm just trying to help you guys out here. It's a little hard for one guy to kind of do it all. Anyways, let's go to GFS here real quickly. We're going to start off with the American model. Overall, the GFS, if it'll load. Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. You know, my internet here has been kind of being stupid on this end. Like my Wi-Fi is working fine. I'm on it on my phone right now. It works good. And then it's like when I put load on it, that's when it disconnects for some reason. I don't know what's going on. If any of you guys know what's going on, you could maybe help me out with that. Anyways, so for Christmas across South Carolina, honestly, really not a lot. Maybe some rain showers according to Euro here. Yeah, you can kind of see that system here for basically the day after day after Christmas here. We do get ourselves a storm system rolling through. Also, the day before for Christmas Eve here, we have another little system here in the south. But yeah, for South Carolina, honestly, when it comes to it, Euro doesn't show a lot. Let's see here. We'll hop over to the American GFS. Actually, oh, there it goes. Yeah, see, it keeps on disconnecting for some reason. I don't know what is going on. Like, if I put a load on it, it'll like disconnect here. Here, let's go ahead and try it again. It should be reconnected. There we go. So across, yeah, like South Carolina here. Honestly, yeah, really not a lot going on for you guys. It's gonna be relatively good to go. Same thing for you, tabletop. You're kind of in that general area. Mr. Storm, let's see here. Wants me to take a look at 1157.0. Gotcha. Let's see here, 1157.0. You are up in New York. Gotcha. Oh, this is up in like New York City, like Long Island. Okay. So for you, my friend, up in the Northeast. So yeah, we mentioned that there could actually be some snow for portions of like New York State. However, out there by like New York City and you know, Long Island, there could be some snow showers, maybe a little bit of rain showers, probably a little bit more likely for you. Really nothing big. That'll be for the 24th or Christmas Eve. Now for Christmas Day, we do have some high pressure that's built its way in the region here. Honestly, not gonna really do a whole lot for Christmas Day. So you should be pretty good. And maybe another little disturbance rolling through here for the 26th. But honestly, yeah, really not a lot coming up for you, my friend. You're looking pretty good to go. Let's see here. We got let's see, Sharon, I think wants me to take a look at 33453. Gotcha. 33453. You are up. Let's see here. Well, why is it showing Mexico? That's not right. Hey, Sharon, if you could redo that or check it, make sure that's the right zip code. Yeah, this is not pulling up anywhere in the U.S. All right, Nick, we got you, my friend. Let's see here, 62618. 62618. You are up in Illinois. Gotcha. So you, my friend, in Western Illinois. When it comes to Christmas, regarding the weather, we'll go ahead and load up the GFS here. All right, let's see here. So it looks like actually we're going to be having a little bit of a system roll through for the 24th. So, you know, for the night of Christmas Eve, it might be raining a little bit. We have a little bit of a rain system. For Christmas, it'll be relatively clear. However, the day after Christmas, going into the 27th, it looks like we're going to be having another little storm system rolling through, which could be causing some impacts. You know, that includes like the Midwest. Yeah, we're going to have to watch out for this system. We'll dive more into that here in a little bit in the stream. I guess we can actually pull up now. Yeah, let's just do that real quickly. So if we hop over to this page, same models. I just prefer this page for looking at some of these other ingredients and stuff. If we take a look at the GFS, you notice how as we approach our way here for Christmas Eve, we start to get a bit of instability, or that thunderstorm fuel kind of building its way up here into like eastern Texas and whatnot. But then possibly as we work our way into the 26th, you kind of see that there's this streak of instability You know, going up here towards the Central Plains. You know, so there could very well be some storms on that. We're gonna have to definitely monitor this here for the 26th, as there could possibly be maybe some severe weather. We'll have to see, but it might be a little too early for that. But I mean, look at the lower level jet here. I mean, it's a pretty solid system. You know, we got that trough. Yeah, it looks pretty intimidating currently. We're gonna have to watch it though. For the 26th, I do think we might be in store for something. Yeah, European model also picked up on that as well. But yeah, we'll definitely keep a real close eye on that for sure. Let's see here. Alan 61068, gotcha. 610. Oh, hold on. 61068 up in Illinois. Got a lot of people up in Illinois. So northern Illinois. So Christmas, you're looking pretty good. Yeah, really not expecting anything for Christmas Day, which is the 25th. Things should be relatively good to go. There might be some rain though. Well, possibly like super late Christmas Eve into early Christmas Day. Could be some rain possibly mixing in. You know, you can actually see, according to the GFS, we could even get some snow towards like Michigan. It's possible. But for you, honestly, yeah, we could get some rain early, but throughout Christmas Day, it should be pretty clear for you. It should be pretty good. A lot of snow this Christmas is going to be out to west. A lot of those upper elevations are going to be getting a bit of snowfall. What's up, LWX? Hope you're doing good. Let's see, 34453. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I was wondering because that one wasn't really working. 34453. This one, here we go, Florida. Now that's a zip code we can look at. Anyways, all right, for us, I'm not too far from this area. So for us, for Christmas Eve, honestly, nothing really. Christmas Day, nothing really. We might have a little bit of rain coming in for the 27th. According to GFS here, let's see what Euro suggests. Yeah, I mean, Euro shows a little bit for Christmas, the day after Christmas here. Yeah, for Christmas, it looks pretty clear for us, though. Looks like we're going to be relatively good. Please do 01201. Gotcha. Let's see here. 01201. It's up in Massachusetts. Gotcha. Western Massachusetts. So, for you guys up there, when it comes to it, yeah, so we actually could get some snow, possibly. According to the GFS, there could be some snow actually the day after Christmas. For Christmas, it's going to be relatively clear for you. We have that high pressure building its way into the region here, you know, keeping things relatively mild. But we might have another little disturbance, maybe driving some snow showers and whatnot through the region. It wouldn't be anything significant even if you did get some snow, maybe a little bit of rain mixing in with that. That's one model too. Euro here. Yeah, Euro actually doesn't really suggest that happening. So, you know, odds are not really that likely currently. But yeah, honestly, looking pretty good. You know, really not anything going on. There might be a little bit of snow according to Euro for the Christmas Eve commute. GFS suggests that as well. Christmas Eve, we might get some snow, but, you know, and some snow showers maybe. But in terms of, like, full-fledged snow and stuff like that, not really. Let's see, could Michigan get snow? Yeah. So Michigan actually might get some snow for Christmas Day. That's possible. Looking at the GFS here for the 25th, you can see maybe a little bit of snow, a bit of rain for Michigan. That's possible. Euro here, the ECMWF, you know, does show a little bit, really not a lot at all. Maybe a little bit of a wintry mix rather than, you know, pure snow. Yeah, Euro doesn't really show anything really happening for Michigan, while the GFS does. As we do get closer to Christmas, we're going to continue to give you guys more updates. So like tomorrow, for example, we're going to go live again for you guys, and we are going to do the same thing. So we're basically going to be doing this until the day of Christmas. We'll actually probably even do a forecast for Christmas too, just to let you guys know what you can expect. But since we're still kind of in the long range of things, it's still a little iffy. But we're starting to kind of get an idea of what we could be seeing here in general. Kara wants me to take a look at 64055. Gotcha. Let's see here. 64055. This is up in Missouri. Gotcha. Actually, Missouri, up here in Missouri, we do need to keep an eye on the weather. Let's see here. So when it comes to it, so the GFS here, so for Christmas Eve, We could have some precipitation nearby. Most of it's going to be probably to your south. Christmas Day, it looks like it's going to be pretty good. But then, yeah, we need to watch out for really the 26th as we have another storm system really developing out there. We're going to watch it for storms. We're going to keep an eye on that. There could be some storms, perhaps some severe weather further south. We'll have to see how that plays out. But as of now, from the way it looks, it seems like we could be possibly dealing with some of that. Yeah, I mean, even the ECMWF, they actually have that second system being a little further south than what the GFS suggested. So we'll definitely be sure to be here if we need coverage. We're gonna be covering this possibly the day after Christmas. It'll probably need it if trends continue this way for sure. But Christmas Day for that area, we're looking pretty good. But yeah, we'll just keep an eye out for the day after Christmas, and there could be some impacts. We'll have to see. Let's see here. Predictions for any snow in South Carolina this winter. It's possible. It really is possible. It's not very common. If you want more information on the winter forecast, we made a video of this a couple months ago. Go onto our page, go to our videos, and you should be able to scroll down and find it. But yeah, anyways. What's up, Jess? Hope you're doing good. Brian wants me to take a look at 43026. Gotcha. Let's see here. 43026. This is up in Ohio. Gotcha. So, in Ohio, honestly, really not a lot of anything crazy is going to be happening. So Christmas Eve, we might get some rain showers. Honestly, between Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, we might get a little bit of rain coming through. But yeah, really not going to be anything crazy. So Ohio, honestly, is going to be relatively tame. Not really a lot going on. Should be pretty good. Tabletop says, any severe chances in coastal North Carolina this upcoming week? Nah, you're good, man. Honestly, we're not really expecting anything out that way to be anything significant or of concern. Right now, I want you guys to be watching the south, like the southern plains, really. So this is for Christmas Eve. We might get some storms up in eastern Texas. And then possibly for this next system here, the day after Christmas, we could have ourselves a system rolling through, which could perhaps bring some strong to potentially severe storms for the 26th, which could drive some heavy storms for areas like Texas, Oklahoma, possibly Kansas. That's according to GFS. Euro also does support the system. You can see some of that instability working its way up into like Oklahoma and whatnot. Following by maybe another system later on, but at this point it's a little too far down in time. I don't like to look any further than that. But yeah, for the 26th, I definitely want to keep a close eye on it. As we could have ourselves a little bit of a severe weather event. We'll have to see how that plays out. Still is a little bit of uncertainties with it though. Any chance for a few tornadoes anywhere? So if that storm did materialize on the 26th, given the given current parameters, we could be talking a pretty significant jet, lower level jet here, which, as you may or may not know, is a very, very important factor for tornadic systems. If the instability overlaps well, if all the other ingredients are in play, honestly, I mean, yeah, maybe we'll have to see. But it's a little far-fetched still. I'm going to wait a few days. We're going to wait for the models to kind of, possibly come to an agreement or whatnot. We'll keep you posted, though. What about Dallas, Texas? Gotcha. All right, let's go and hop to Dallas. So this is GFS here, by the way. Christmas Eve, we might get some rain out there across the way here in Texas. Nothing really big. A little bit of rain possibly rolling through. Christmas Day will be pretty clear for a lot of us, but then another little system, the one that potentially could, support some storms, could be rolling through for the 26th. So Christmas Day looks pretty good. We'll actually have to watch out for maybe some storms even on Christmas Eve. I think could be a possibility. So we'll have to see. Akarat wants me to take a look at 67212. Let's see here. 67212. This is up in Kansas. Gotcha. All right, so yeah, Kansas, honestly, so for you folks out there in Kansas, I do want you all to watch out for maybe that, that storm system rolling through. So we'll definitely keep an eye out there for that. So watch out for the 26th, potentially 27th, as we do have that system. It looks like we're kind of heading into a pattern here where we're going to have multiple systems potentially rolling through later this week. We shall see. We'll have to see how that plays out. But for Christmas, Christmas Eve looks pretty good. Really not a lot going on out there. A little bit of rain to the southeast of you. For Christmas Day, it looks pretty clear, but we'll start to build in that low out there. Now, honestly, for Christmas Day, it might get a little breezy. As you can see, these little tight ISO bars here. This is showing that the pressure is dropping as we approach our way into Christmas. And then for the 26th, that's kind of where the impacts could really, take place. So, day after Christmas, keep an eye on it. But honestly, for Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, looks pretty good. Nothing really crazy. Starshine says, hey, can I please check on 98612? Gotcha. Let's see here. 98612. By the way, guys, if you could hit that subscribe button, it'd be greatly appreciated. And leave a like and maybe share this. It would be much, much appreciated. And it'll help get the word out there, my friends. So for this area in western Washington State, we do have a lot of Oops. There we go. We do have a lot of precipitation heading into those regions here currently. You can kind of see the system rolling through. Actually, yeah, currently we have just multiple rounds of precipitation for you guys. It's just going to be a mess. For Christmas Eve, you might get some rainfall. Christmas Day, kind of a break in things, but for the day after Christmas, the 26th, it looks like we start to pick back up on our rain again. You guys are in a pretty active, rainy season right now. Just continuous bombardment of these systems here, just driving upper level snowfall, that lower level rain. It's pretty heavy. But honestly, it might be a little bit clearer for Christmas Day, potentially. Probably won't last long. I mean, for early Christmas, it might be still raining pretty good in some spots, clearing up around midday, but then later that evening, we could start to pick back up on some more precipitation. According to GFS, Euro, let's see here. So for Christmas, yeah, it looks pretty clear, but yeah, it looks like late we start to build back into that precipitation and stuff like that. So, all right, High Seas wants me to take a look at 68508. Gotcha. Let's see here. 68. Let's see. You said 68508. Gotcha. This is up in Nebraska. Up in southeastern Nebraska. Gotcha. All right. So let's go ahead and hop our way back over here. All right. Actually, we probably need to go a little bit higher. There we go. All right. So Nebraska, southeast Nebraska here. Whenever it comes to the official forecast and stuff like that, so what you basically can expect, Christmas Eve looks pretty clear. Honestly, Christmas Day looks pretty good as well. Things could get a little bit more stormy for the 26th. So the day after Christmas, you're going to have to watch out for this system here. We're kind of monitoring it, seeing what it's doing. But for Christmas Eve, at least, and, Christmas Day, doesn't look too bad for you, honestly. It might get a little bit windy late Christmas here, but honestly, yeah, not too bad. For a lot of you folks out there, it's going to be relatively nice, regarding Christmas and stuff like that. But, honestly, it's there is still going to be some areas that could get impacted. Brandy's coming in here with a $5 Cash App donation. Thank you so much, Brandy. I appreciate that very much. Let's see what the note says. Brandy says, Merry Christmas. You too, Brandy. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate your support. That means a lot to me. Helps me out a ton. Helps pay for those programs and stuff like that. So thank you for the support. That's really, really sweet of you. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you, Brandy. Let's see, random question. Do I have any tips or advice to get started in somewhat advanced stuff? Read soundings and and predicting events. Depends on what you want to get into, like severe weather, winter weather, whatever. So the way I learned, I started with radar. I'm sure you probably already know how to read radar. Yeah, it starts to get into advanced stuff when you learn soundings and stuff. There's a lot of Met videos I used to really watch a lot on YouTube. Just look up on YouTube. There's a lot of really good videos out there that explains weather phenomenons and forecasting and stuff like that. Just there's some from the Met Office in the UK that has some pretty good videos. I don't remember the channel name exactly, but yeah. Anyways, But yeah, so once again, everybody, if you are just joining here, if you're wondering how this works, so if you guys have a zip code, throw down your zip code in the chat. We'll take the zip code, we'll plug it into our system here, and basically it'll show us what general area of where you're at, and then we'll kind of just look at the general area and kind of see what the weather is going to be like for then. So whenever it comes to it, I mean, like I mentioned, for Christmas Day, we do have a little system rolling through here for Christmas Day. That we'll have to keep an eye out there for. The south, could get some rain, possibly some storms. We'll have to see, and some snowfall in those upper elevations of the Rockies. Some of these regions we're gonna have to watch out. Maybe a little bit windy too in the Central Plains. We'll have to see. Anyways, Team Kenny says, "Can I check on 63141?" Yes, I can. I can do that for you. Let's see here, 63141. This is up in Missouri, up in St. Louis. Gotcha. All right, so Christmas Eve, we might get a little bit of precipitation rolling through. You can see out there for Missouri. We might get ourselves. Let's see. Actually, we're gonna zoom up a little bit. Here you go. Yeah, so Missouri might get some rain here for Christmas Eve. Out there by the St. Louis area, we'll have to watch out for that. Maybe a little bit of rain. Christmas Day, though, honestly, it looks like things clear up a bit. Looks pretty good for Christmas Day, honestly. So, pretty clear for Christmas. But then quickly, we have another system we're going to have to watch for the 26th going into the 27th. So, with that being said, keep it out there for the 26th, 27th. But honestly, Christmas Day looks pretty good. A little bit of rain on Christmas Eve could be possible. All right, let's see here. Pink Willow says, can I look at 47421? Gotcha. See here, 47421. Gotcha. Up in Indiana. All right, so for you, my friend, up towards basically southern Indiana here. So according to like the GFS and whatnot, so Christmas Eve honestly looks pretty clear for the most part. We'll dive into Euro here too. A little bit of rain, actually, possible through Christmas. Yeah, according to the GFS, there could be some rain out there. Then for the day after Christmas, it looks like it clears up. And then another system possibly rolling through right around the 27th. Now, the Euro, the ECMWF here, the European model. Christmas Eve looks pretty clear. Maybe some showers for Christmas. Yeah, so there could be some showers around Christmas. Christmas Eve. Looks pretty clear as well. Yeah, just keep it out there. There could be some showers nearby. Models at this point are pretty low resolution the farther you go out. So as we do get a little closer, and as we do get, basically just get closer to Christmas, we'll have more of those high resolution models being available to us overall. Railfan wants me to look at 02019. Gotcha. Let's see here. 02019. You're right. You, my friend, you are in Massachusetts. Gotcha. So for Massachusetts, so for Christmas Eve, actually, we might have a little bit of snow, possibly some snow showers for Christmas Eve. Seems very possible. Christmas Day, it looks like it clears up quite a bit. We get that high pressure building its way up in the northeast. Looks pretty good. Then maybe some more snow and rain showers for the 26th. So you're kind of sandwiched for the 24th and 26th. Basically the days before and after Christmas. There could be maybe a little bit of snow showers overall. So let's see here. Pink Willow says, thank you, Merry Christmas. You too. You too. All right, Michael wants me to take a look at 80138. Gotcha. Let's see here. 80138. This is up in Colorado. First one in Colorado, I'll tell you that. All right, so yeah, some of those upper elevations are going to be getting pretty snowy here. So for Colorado out there for Christmas Day, it does look like we might get some snow out there. Let's see. Let me zoom in over here. There we go. So you can see. Yeah, I mean, this is for basically. Kind of looks like late though. Late Christmas, early Christmas. It looks like it's gonna be relatively clear, but then as that low really starts to develop there, Yeah, later Christmas, it does look like you might be getting that. Maybe a little bit of snow. See, thank you. Merry Christmas, by the way. You too. Asden says, can I do 48187? Yep, I can do that for you. Let's see here. So 48187. 48187. You, my friend, are up in Michigan. All right. So, yeah, actually, Michigan might get some snow. We did see that a little bit ago. So Michigan's over here. So, so for Christmas Eve, looks pretty clear, but Christmas Day, yeah, so for your part of Michigan, unlikely. Also, the Euro doesn't really pick up on this as well that much. It shows some wintry mix according to Euro, a little bit of rain, nothing much. But according to GFS, it looks like just kind of rain for you. There might be a little bit of snow for like the north central and northern part of the state. According to the GFS, I wouldn't take that too seriously though right now. It's still a little iffy. Let's see what NAM 12K suggests. I think it's still a little too far out, yeah. Actually, look at this. So for the 23rd, though, so Christmas Eve, you might get some snow rolling through. We have a little system coming through. For Christmas Eve, looks pretty clear. And then, yeah, Christmas Day, it looks... Yeah, we'll have to wait. Tomorrow, when we should have... Oops, my internet decided it wanted to glitch on us again. So for tomorrow, when we redo our outlook for you guys, when we do more of this update for y'all, we will have better range models. So basically, instead of using the long range models right now, we should have some of the middle range models coming through. So that'll be useful, you know, because we'll get more high resolution data and stuff like that. It'll be a lot better. Michael says, thanks. You, my friend, have Merry Christmas. You too. When do I think Ohio Valley will get some measurable snow? So when it comes to, let's see here. When it comes to any upcoming systems anytime soon, we're not really seeing any. Honestly, though, right as we approach our way into January, though, that's usually when we really start to get some activity popping off out there. You know, honestly, January, you know, you got a pretty good shot at maybe seeing where we're going to start to see those decent storms roll through some of the regions there. Yeah, January, February is the most active time period. I mean, shoot, it's already in December, basically. Yeah, we're already like more than halfway through December. So, yeah, it's certainly going to be possible that we're going to be dealing with, you know, some of that activity possibly really January. Yeah, January is where it really starts, actually. Let's see here. Storm, if you could put the zip code, it'd be much, much easier for me. It'd be greatly appreciated. Let's see here. Will Sioux Falls, South Dakota get above average? Get a above average what? Temperatures, rain, snow? Just get a above average. I'm not sure what you mean by that. I mean, we'll have to see. Snow-wise, I don't know. Honestly, snow-wise, probably a little below average. Although cold air, though, I think you might be in for a cold winter. Okay, you said temperature. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, really, I think it's going to be pretty cold for you guys, especially up there in the north, you know, Northern Plains, Great Lakes region, Ohio Valley. I think we're going to get pretty cold this winter. You know, typical La Nina. We're not going to be in La Nina this year, but we're going to be kind of neutral status. Even neutral status, you know, the neutral grounds in La Nina does bring down a lot of cold air typically. I think we're going to be dealing with that this winter. So, our zip code has changed for my area. What? They changed zip codes? That's weird, dude. I'd never heard of any town or anywhere changing their zip codes. Let me see. You said it was for Glen Flora. Let's see here. Glen Flora, Wisconsin. Here we go. All right, so you're up in northwestern Wisconsin. Gotcha. All right, so Christmas Day honestly looks pretty clear. Not a lot going on. Christmas Eve, same. Yeah, honestly, you look pretty clear for Christmas. The only areas here that could see some precip is on the eastern side of Wisconsin, according to GFS. Euro, honestly, really doesn't even show that. Honestly, yeah, you look pretty good. Not really anything going on out there. So you should be pretty good to go, my friend. Anyways, by the way, guys, if you are new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button, leaving a like, and sharing this if you guys could. It would be much, much appreciated. And but yeah, like I said, we'll definitely be keeping a close eye on this over the next several days. And once again, until Christmas, we will be doing these forecasts for you guys. That way to help keep you guys, weather aware for the holidays and stuff like that. For travels and everything. But honestly, as an overall view of things, I mean, for Christmas Day, I mean, it looks relatively quiet for a lot of places. Honestly, it looks like it's going to be relatively quiet, Christmas this year. Like I mentioned, though, there could be some storms in the south. We'll have to see how that plays out. Really, where the snow is going to be, it's going to be up there in the upper elevations here. Out there by like Utah, Idaho, Colorado, Wyoming, some of you guys out there are going to be really dealing with maybe some heavy snow for Christmas Day. But, maybe some up in Michigan, that's a little iffy. But other than that, I mean, yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be that much of a snowy Christmas this year for us. Now, let's see here, temperatures. Temperature-wise, so for the morning of Christmas, honestly, going to be relatively warm. It's going to be a relatively warm morning for Christmas. I mean, especially down south, we're going to be in the 60s according to GFS here. Yeah, so Christmas morning here, according to GFS, it'll be pretty cold up in New England. Up in the northeast here, we're going to be dealing with temperatures in the 20s and the teens. Especially, once we get up into the upper part of New England, those are where they start to change into the teens out there, pretty cold. Then up here in the, the northern plains, the upper Midwest here, we get in the 20s. Yeah, definitely pretty cold out there as well. So Christmas Eve in terms of temperature here. So basically here for the morning of Christmas Eve, kind of similar, relatively warm. A lot of these areas here, not really anything super duper crazy. But yeah, honestly, 30s, 40s, not too bad. Euro here, let's see here. Now Euro, yeah, does suggest that cooler air a little bit further south. Look at that, out there in mid-Atlantic, in the freezing. Same thing up here in like upper New England, pretty cold for the morning of Christmas here too. Very cold up in the north, and still pretty chilly up in the northern plains and upper Midwest and stuff. So that's kind of our temperature. But yeah, precipitation wise, I mean, like I mentioned, I mean, with in terms of like storms and stuff like that, we might get some storms, like I said, in the south, right around Christmas. But in terms of any big snowstorms or anything like that, honestly, not really. But anyways, folks, well, let's see here. What about fire weather on Christmas? So there might be a little bit of windy conditions, like we mentioned here. So for fire conditions, we look at humidity and basically wind speeds. Now, in terms of like, the winds for Christmas, we do have these tighter isobars across the Central Plains from the development of this low that starts to develop its way across the Central Plains and the Eastern Rockies. However, in terms of like, let's see here. Is there humidity on here? I don't think this one has humidity. Oh, hold on a minute. I'm on the wrong thing here. Yeah, but still, I don't think it has. We'll just have to watch it. I mean, I don't think SPC has anything on that right now. I think it's still a little too far-fetched for that. Yeah, as of now, SPC does not have anything for fire weather. Jacob says, what about Washington State? You guys are in for a lot of rain. That I'll tell you, my friend. You know what? We have just system after system impacting you guys. I mean, obviously, in terms of today, right now, we have, a bit of, honestly, a bit of a clearing here, according to Euro. Not a whole lot going on today. I mean, a little bit of rain in some spots, but yeah, I got another little wave of rain coming through for the 22nd, followed by another round for basically the 23rd going into Christmas Eve, and then another round here basically for Christmas, rolling through the upper northwest. Now, for those upper elevations, Jacob, up in the regions well in the mountains, we're going to be dealing with some snow for Christmas. However, those lower elevations out towards like Seattle and some of those regions are going to be relatively rainy. So, yeah, it's going to be quite a rainy and snowy Christmas for you guys up in Washington State. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, you guys are gonna get pretty hit pretty good, I should say. It'll also be pretty windy by the coastlines there too, in general. So it's certainly gonna be pretty rainy and stuff here. We got Euro. That was Euro. This is GFS here. The American model suggests this there as well. That system kind of rolling through. Actually, this shows that system, kind of building in for later Christmas. It seems like a lot of that activity is going to be kind of later in general. It's a website called Tropical Tidbits. But anyways, so like I mentioned, definitely going to be quite a wet Christmas for you guys. Upper elevations going to be dealing with a bit of snow. Those lower elevations there are going to be relatively rainy. But if you guys have any final questions before I roll off here, feel free to let me know. But like I mentioned, as of now, generally the way that things are looking here between the models and everything, we're still not 100% on board with all the models and stuff. But from what it looks like it's going to be relatively mild this Christmas, thankfully. Not a whole lot. I mean, we do got that other system, though, developing the day after Christmas we're going to need to watch for. This guy right here for the 26th, that might be something we need to pay attention to, for sure. But anyways, all right, everybody. Well, once again, I appreciate y'all for joining. Appreciate everything that you guys do. Once again, Brandy, thank you for your support. I appreciate it. And see, what can I do in Discord? Can I be a founder helper? You can't be a founder helper. We've been founded years ago. You can join our Discord and hang out. I mean, that's really about it. But all right, everybody. Well, I appreciate y'all for joining. You guys take care. If you haven't already, consider hitting that subscribe button, leave it a like. It'd be greatly appreciated. And all right, everybody. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you guys later on. All right, see you later, guys. Catch y'all in the next one.